This is our hands-on review of the Blackberry Priv for Verizon Wireless. Thanks to mirror screening here, we'll do this a new way for us. See, the Blackberry Priv for Verizon is running on Android Lollipop version 5.1.1 with the most recent security patch being June 1st, 2016. System is up to date and last checked on August 5th. Let's check again. Just kidding. And checking here, you can see all your legal mumbo jumbo nobody cares about. See the screen here, it's a very decent screen. It is a 5.4-inch screen with a resolution of 1440 by 2560 pixels, which gives you a pixels per inch of 541 pixels per inch. The screen is AMOLED, and the screen does take up 71% approximately of the front of the phone. The screen itself is Corning Gorilla Glass 4 and is scratch resistant, which is good if you don't use a case like I do. Since we're talking about the screen right now, I'm going to show you the decent picture you can get. I'm going to use All Player here to play a quick video or two. Sorry, there's no sound, but you can see the screen quality of Apollo 13. Oops, sorry. As well as older video of when we left Earth, the NASA missions. Some of this screen quality issue is due to the way it was converted over for the phone. But screen quality is very good for these new phones. It does have one of the largest pixels per inch density of any phone out there at this time. Poor crying Russian swimmer. As you can see, it's like any other Android phone. You can set all your home screens, your apps where you want. If you go into your Play Store, what's nice is with this being Android, any Android phone or any Android app will work on this as long as it's made for Android 5.1 or older. So you don't have to worry about getting this phone and finding an app that you liked on your old phone not working on this. See, it is full Android. It does come with Google Play. All Google services are also included. You can see their app screen is set up in alphabetical order, so you can see everything here. Choose whatever apps you would like. It's going to come with Blackberry, and one of the big things with Blackberry is it does come with Blackberry Messenger. Some of the other Blackberry settings that this does come with that we'll show you right now is the Blackberry Hub. We'll give you all your information from all your social networks and everything. Sorry, this is the Blackberry Help first. Gives you all the help you need if you have a question about your phone. Blackberry Hub is your basic messaging hub for everything. As you can see, you have everything from your text messages to Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, phone calls. You can have that all in one place. As you see on mine, I use Google Hangouts for my messaging on all my phones. Let's go back here now with Blackberry. So we'll scroll through. We'll start at the top here. Look for all the Blackberry. Detect by Blackberry. Detects your security status of your phone. You go through, see, we're fair right now, unfortunately. Tells you you're using a BlackBerry device that's running Android, specifically designed for this device. Everything's running good. I do have apps that did not come from Google Play, so that, according to BlackBerry, makes the phone a little less secure. I do have this set up for developer options, so the phone doesn't like that. That's why it's kind of slow. Also, there's screen locks here. It doesn't like my screen lock because it's not overly secure. But you can go into there and find out all of your settings to see if your BlackBerry is as secure as it could be or if it needs some assistance. It is nice because it will give you suggestions on how to make it more secure, as you can see. It does come with stock password keeper. You can set this up for all your passwords, which is very nice if you're a person like me that forgets lots of passwords. If you like smartwatches, you'll see Samsung Gear is also compatible with this Android phone. So you'll be able to use your Samsung Gear if you decide to switch to Android. Switching back to the screen here, we're going to take a little look at the phone. Let me turn down my backlight here so it's a little easier to see. See the BlackBerry. What I do like about this phone is right across the bottom here is the speaker. It's very similar to the old HTC phones that did have the dual front speakers. So one of the features I very much like about this phone is the fact you don't have to try to cup underneath the bottom of your phone to be able to hear whatever you're listening to. Thank you, BlackBerry, for that. Now, one of the cool features about this that you don't get on any Android phones anymore, basically, is a full keyboard. Slide up full BlackBerry keyboard, which is always been one of the big selling points of BlackBerry that they got away from starting with the Storm that they did end up going back to. But now you can see it comes with a full keyboard. It just slides up and down. You can use the slide just to text. You can use that to answer your phone. You can use it to wake your phone back up. I've been playing with this slide for a while now, and unfortunately there is a slight looseness, which unfortunately you can't see here. It's slightly loose in this corner now. It's not in this one. It hasn't affected the functionality at all. Just makes it rock a little bit when it's closed. It still works perfectly fine. It hasn't fallen apart. You'll see on the top here, there's two slots. One for your SIM card, and the other, which is a function I like in as many smartphones as I can get, is a micro SD card slot. It's nice to be able to have that extra storage for pictures, movies, videos. If you're a very picture-heavy person, it's great to have because you can get the phone cheaper and almost unlimitedly upgrade your phone's memory with just putting a micro SD card in. You see, on this side here, you have the front-facing camera. If you're taking front-facing pictures in the dark, the front will flash white as a quote-unquote flash to be able to let you take selfies in low light conditions. The bottom has your standard micro USB slot. The phone does come with a micro USB cable as well as a wall charger and your headphone jack. Turn this around now, you can see the nice simulated carbon fiber with the BlackBerry logo. Camera itself, pardon me while I look the exact, I do believe it is 18 megapixels, that is correct. It's an 18 megapixel camera with a Schneider Kurzanach lens. You have the double flash also, which also makes for a very bright flashlight if you use your phones for flashlight at all. You can record video at 4K resolution, 30 frames per second, or 1080p HD at 60 frames per second. The downside, some people have told me about this phone, is the front-facing camera is only 2 megapixels. For me, that's not a big deal. I'm not a big selfie person or a video conference person, so I don't have an issue with only a 2 megapixel camera on the front. I'd like the fact that it's 18 in the rear. Video, or correction, the camera does come with all your standard options that most smartphone cameras come with now, such as image stabilization, touch to focus, digital zoom, geotagging. It does have burst mode, which is nice. You can take lots of pictures real quick. And you can also do slow-mo, which slows the video down if you want to take slow videos. You can do panorama. I do like the panorama setup on this, as it gives you a circle on your screen to keep you aligned, so you have a straight picture every time, and so you don't go up and down while you're turning around. It does help you a lot with the panorama pictures if you take those. You can do video effects or picture effects also on this phone. The phone itself is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 808 processor. Sorry, you don't need to see when I work my full-time job. Has the processor itself is hexa-core and 64-bit. Also has a separate graphics processor that's Arduino 418. The phone itself has 3 gigabytes of RAM, which allows the phone to run extremely fast without any lag. I have had a couple instances where it did start to lag. I cleared out all my old programs that were still up, and it works perfectly fine again. As we told you, you have the micro SD expansion slot that uses micro SD, micro SD-HC, and micro SD-XC cards that will give you up to 2,000 gigabytes of extra space. Yes, you can have a phone. Once the micro SD cards are available, up to 2,000 gigabytes of storage. Battery is a 3,410 milliamp battery, which is larger than the iPhone. Charging is micro USB and QI and power mat, so you can wirelessly charge this phone, which is a very nice feature I like in a phone. Only downside to this phone is it does not have rapid charging. All the newer phones that are coming out right now have the rapid charging, which can give you a full battery charge in approximately an hour to hour and 10-15 minutes. This takes quite a bit longer as it has a slower charge rate. You saw the videos for the video quality because of the good screen. It is nice. 4G LTE data. It also comes with Verizon's ultra clear phone calls. If you're on 4G and have this option on your phones, which these ones do, let me show you. You just go into your settings, advanced calling. You can turn your advanced calling on and off. Ours is already activated, as you can see right here. What you would do is click on advanced calling, turn on. You see we have HD voice activated. What HD voice does, it gives you ultra clear sound. It's almost like the person's in the room with you. If you have somebody on the other end of your phone that has that, and you're talking to each other, you can tell the difference between that and a regular phone call. You can see you can set your phone up for different shortcuts for swipe. We have a total of 23 gigabytes available in our phone right now for use. The built-in storage is 32 gigabytes, so we have 32 in the phone plus our SD card with 29 gigabytes of free space still. As you saw there, you can erase your SD card from the phone without having to take it out if you want. Battery life, it gives you your stock battery settings that Android has, shows you when you're charging, discharging, and how much each app is using. Advanced interactions, you can set this up so if you flip your phone over and put it face down, it will mute when you receive a call. You flip it over, it will put your phone directly to sleep. And you can also have a setting for if you're holding your phone, it can detect that and it will stay awake longer. Then if you have it, say, set for 30 seconds, holding your phone will let you keep it on longer. The diagnostics, it'll allow you to send diagnostic usage data to Blackberry. It's a very nice feature to be able to turn off if you're worried about your privacy. That's basically all for the Blackberry Priv. I do like it. It's a very nice phone. I enjoy having the keyboard to type again. It's nice. I do use it quite a bit. It works well. It takes a little bit to get used to holding your phone like this to type because of the extra weight up top that you're not used to. But once you get used to that after sending a few text messages, it's very nice to use. I can use it just as quick now as using the touch keyboard, which, just so you do know, I will show you here. It does also have the on-screen keyboard. See if I can get this to show you. There's your on-screen keyboard, as well as it goes back. It gets rid of your touchscreen keyboard when you slide that open, slide it closed again. You get your touchscreen keyboard again. Blackberry Priv is available right now on Verizon Wireless, and Priv, since I did not tell you, stands for privacy because it's the Android phone with Blackberry privacy. The Priv is available at VerizonWireless.com on a monthly plan of $30 a month, or if you would like to buy it outright, it is $720. They do only sell this in a 32 gigabyte range. Verizon stats say you have up to 17 days of standby time and 22.5 hours of usage time. I don't get anywhere near what these stated numbers are on phone life. I do play lots of games. If you look at my games, you can see Angry Birds, Castle Clash, Pokemon Go, Clash of Clans, mostly games my kids and wife have got me into. So I do play those quite a bit, and especially with Pokemon, it uses a lot of data and battery life between the screen and GPS. So you will go through the battery a lot quicker that way. As you can see, since the beginning of this review, we're down to 31% battery life. So as we stated, Blackberry Priv is available on VerizonWireless.com for $30 a month or a outright fee of $720. If you head over to Verizon Wireless now, you can pick that up. Check out all the accessories they also offer. And this is another thing I do like I want to show you before we go. Sorry, I want to show you the screen again real quick. When you go to charge your phone in, I like how it shows you your charging status. See, it gives you the charging status in the middle right here. But then it also shows you the bar across the bottom it's charging. It will turn red once it gets lower, and the more charged it goes, the further up the side it goes. One more thing while we're on this screen, as you can see the nice little lollipop logo there, saying my device, or my USB debugging is turned on, is this little box right here, as you see on the side of your screen. Since it does have a curved screen, you're able to slide that over, curved corners. This will give you multiple things. Here you can see your forecast and my next schedule for when I work. Shows you everything on your calendar. You can switch to all your text messages. This gives you your tasks. If you use the task manager, so you can put what tasks you have to do for the day, it's there. And if you have contacts, favorite contacts, or whatever, it's all there. So head over to Verizon Wireless now. Check out the Blackberry Priv, all the accessories they have for it. So again, thank you for tuning in to Cerebral-Overload.com and techberg.com for our Verizon Wireless reviews. Keep checking back on our YouTube page as well as our website. I am the owner of Cerebral-Overload.com and the Verizon Wireless reviewer for techberg.com.